Hello and welcome to today's session on Life Simplified. My name is Nitesh Garodia, and in today's session we are going to talk about something which is very close to my heart and my soul. When I was preparing for this session, I thought of starting it in many different ways. I thought that I'll start with a story, I'll start with an activity, I'll start doing this or that. I was basically searching for a perfect way to start. But then I realized that there's nothing perfect. There's no such thing as perfect way to start, which brought me to my starting point. If there's one thing that I want to give you as a message in today's session, it would be that there's nothing perfect. It's okay to fail if we learn from it. And I wish that they taught me this in school, that it's okay to fail. The only thing is that we have to learn from our failures. Now, you have been a part of the same education system in which we were punished heavily and there was a taboo around failure. जहाँ अगर कोई फेल हो जाए तो उसको काफ़ी शेम किया जाता था and it was a nightmare for the students, the parents and the teachers कि उनका बच्चा फेल हो गया. तो इतना ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम क्यों है फेल होने में? क्योंकि रियल वर्ल्ड में तो फेलियर को रिवॉर्ड किया जाता है. All the big entrepreneurs, billionaires of today's time, they talk about failure, how it helped them and how they changed the world by failing every time and learning from it. Now I found a very good video on the same thing which I want to show you. In this video there's a billionaire woman entrepreneur who is sharing her journey, how she was in her childhood and how she was encouraged to fail every time. Just watch this video and I'll come back soon.
Growing up, my dad used to encourage my brother and me to fail. So at the dinner table, he would actually ask us, "What did you fail at this week?" And if we didn't have something to tell him, he would actually be disappointed. And I can remember coming home from school and being like, Dad, I tried out for this and I was horrible. And he'd be like, "Way to go," and high-five me. And it was such a gift what he was doing. I didn't realize it at the time, but he was redefining failure for me. And so failure became not about the outcome, but about not trying. I think it's just so important to try to get the people that you work with to take risks and to be entrepreneurial and not live in a place of, I want to protect my job and feel like I'm not safe if I make a mistake.
Now you saw this, right? I mean, how different the world for that child or student would be, or how different it would have been for you also if you were taught it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail because you're learning new things. But in our country, in our society, failure is such a big shame that a lot of students, they commit suicide. India has the highest number of teen suicides. It's very sad. And I think most of it is because of our faulty education system. तो आगे जाकर के हम ये बात करेंगे कि कैसे आप अपने घर में किसी बच्चे को या स्टूडेंट को हेल्प कर सकते हैं, लेकिन सबसे पहले हम अपनी बात करते हैं. क्योंकि हम लोग इसी एजुकेशन सिस्टम के पार्ट रहे हैं, हमको ये जानना ज़रूरी है कि क्या उस 10-15 साल में हमने कुछ ऐसा सीखा जो कि गलत है. तो आप अपने आप से ये 2-3 सवाल पूछ सकते हैं. आर यू कंफर्टेबल टू फेल? आर यू एक्साइटेड when there's a big change coming up? And how comfortable are you in trying out new things and experiment with new things? If the answer to most of these questions is negative, तो इसका मतलब आपने अपने स्कूल या कॉलेज एजुकेशन के 10-15 साल में अपने आप को ऐसे ही प्रोग्राम किया है कि आप फेल नहीं हो जाएं, आप कंफर्टेबली अपना करियर सिक्योर करें, अच्छे पास हो जाएं, सेफ रास्ता लें. और अगर लाइफ में कुछ बड़ा करना है, कुछ चेंज लेके आना है, तो यू हैव टू टेक द पाथ विच इज़ लेस ट्रैवल्ड. सो वी वांट टू चेंज दिस प्रोग्रामिंग. अगर आपको लगता है कि ये गलत है तो प्लीज़ ट्राई टू चेंज दिस प्रोग्रामिंग. ट्राई टू पुट योर सेल्फ इन अनकम्फर्टेबल पोजिशंस, या अगर कभी आप अनकम्फर्टेबल पोजिशन में अपने आप को पाएँ तो उस समय जस्ट नो दिस थिंग दैट यू आर ग्रोइंग बाय दिस. Just try to learn from it as much as you can. Because the phoenix must die and burn before it rises again from its ashes. So I want to end the part 1 of this video by saying that failing is part of your success plan. It's a part of your journey. It's not the end of the journey, and it's not the end of the plan. Now in the second part, I want to talk about our education system. Now when we are talking about our education system, it makes sense to see where the fundamental foundation has been laid. I want to show you this picture for 10 seconds. Pay a close attention, pause it if you want, and see this letter which has been written by Lord Macaulay to the British Parliament in 1835. In the name of education, our system asks us to keep quiet, don't talk to the neighbor, to fall in line, to follow the authority, and do not think originally. While in the real world, we are rewarded to think originally, to have better communication skills, and to be as precise as we can. I want to show you another photo which shows you the funny difference between what is taught in schools and what is required in the real life. There are many such differences, and I'll be really happy if you pause this video and give me some input in the comments about what you think is the difference between what is taught in schools and what is required in real life. The opposites. If you find something, please write it in the comments. It will be really helpful to my ongoing research. अब टाइम है आप एक बहुत important question पूछिए कि purpose of education क्या है, या आपके टाइम पे भी purpose of education क्या था. जब आप पढ़ने बैठते थे तो दिमाग में क्या होता था? 90% से ज़्यादा लोग यही जवाब देंगे कि to get good marks or to do well in exams. इसमें learning कहीं नहीं आता था. So the purpose of our education system during my time, and probably the education system during your time and the time which is now, is all about getting good marks in exams. क्यों? क्योंकि अच्छा मार्क्स आएगा 10th 12th में, तभी तो अच्छा कॉलेज मिलेगा. Now let's hear from the world's greatest entrepreneur of this century, Elon Musk, what he's talking about the college degree and the education.
There's no need even to have a college degree at all, or even high school. I mean, if somebody graduated from a great university, that may be an indication that they will be capable of great things, but it's not necessarily the case. If you look at, say, people like Bill Gates or Larry Ellison, Steve Jobs, these guys didn't graduate from college.
Dropouts, yeah.
But if you had a chance to hire them, of course, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
So.
सिर्फ इलॉन मस्क से नहीं, बट रिसर्च भी यही बोलता है कि आपको स्कूल में कितने मार्क्स आते हैं, कैसा ग्रेड्स आता है, इट हैज़ नथिंग टू डू विथ व्हाट यू डू इन रियल लाइफ. एक बहुत फेमस स्टडी हुआ था जिसका नाम है टर्माइट स्टडी, वाज डन बाय जॉन टर्मन. इस स्टडी में उसने क्या किया, उसने 2000 बच्चों को लिया, अमेरिका के बेस्ट ऑफ द स्कूल्स के बेस्ट स्टूडेंट से भी जो बेस्ट में थे उन लोगों को लिया, और उन लोगों को ले करके उनके लाइफ को 35 इयर्स तक स्टडी किया, बिकॉज उसका ये दावा था कि ये लोग वर्ल्ड के बेस्ट माइंड्स हैं एंड दे आर गोइंग टू चेंज द वर्ल्ड, दे आर डूइंग टू डू वर्ल्ड क्लास थिंग्स. दे ऑल्सो टुक सम स्टूडेंट्स विच वर नॉट गिफ्टेड. आई रिपीट, उसके फील्ड वर्कर्स ने उन स्टूडेंट्स को भी लिया जो उतने अच्छे नहीं थे स्कूल में, इनफैक्ट दे वर नॉट गिफ्टेड अकॉर्डिंग टू देम, एंड उनको भी स्टडी किया ताकि वो एक कंपैरिजन ड्रॉ कर सके इन दोनों ग्रुप्स ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स के बीच में. अब इन दो ग्रुप ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स में जब उन्होंने देखा तो जो इंटेलिजेंट ग्रुप ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स थे उन्होंने नो डाउट लाइफ में बहुत अच्छा किया. दे वर अर्निंग गुड मनी, दे वर लिविंग अ गुड लाइफ, नाइस लाइफ, बट देयर वाज नथिंग एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी अबाउट देम. And on the contrary, the termite study revealed a shocking fact that out of this group of non-gifted students, one of them went to win a Nobel Prize, and many of them did as good as these students or even better than them, which clearly shows that IQ is not the only measurement of how you do well in life. अब ये बात आपको पता है, आपके बच्चों को पता है, तो अब आप ये कोशिश कर सकते हैं कि सिर्फ एग्ज़ाम के मार्क्स, पढ़ाई, एकेडमिक्स, सिलेबस के पीछे नहीं भाग करके we create platforms so that our children, the students of today, can learn things which matter the most in life. Now quickly I am going to brush through very important topics that I think should be taught in school to have a better quality of life and to have more happier and successful life. So there are many things, a list of things on which an entire book and volumes of books can be written on what should be taught in schools instead. But I have selected these 4 very important points which I am sure that if they are taught, it will bring a very positive change in the lives of the students, the parents and the society. And all these 4 points have one thing in common. It has to do with the self. So the first one is self-investment. The world's best investor, Mr. Warren Buffett, he talks about investing in the self in this following quote. So if we invest in self, that is the biggest investment because we are going to live with ourselves till the time we are alive. So does it make sense to invest more time in self-investment? I think you would say yes. So let's move on to the second point, which is self-education. Now self-education is the kind of education which is required in the 21st century. By learning to learn on ourselves, we are teaching us to be lifelong learners, because nowadays there are courses which are offered by the best universities of the world, the Ivy League colleges, the Harvards, the Stanfords, the IIMs, the IITs. Every school and college, they are offering these courses for a nominal amount, or a lot of times they are offering it for free. The only skill that is required by a student is the interest in learning and the skill of being able to learn on itself. अब पता है सेल्फ एजुकेशन का सबसे बड़ा फ़ायदा क्या है? सेल्फ एजुकेशन का सबसे बड़ा फ़ायदा ये है कि आपको किसी चीज़ के लिए उसको बोलना नहीं पड़ेगा कि पढ़ने बैठो. अगर किसी चाइल्ड को किसी सब्जेक्ट में पर्सनल इंटरेस्ट है तो वो खुद से उसके बारे में रिसर्च करेगा, वीडियोस देखेगा, विकीपीडिया पे पढ़ेगा, अगर कुछ ऑनलाइन कोर्सेज अवेलेबल हैं तो वो करेगा. ही इज़ ऑलरेडी ड्रिवन एंड मोटिवेटेड फॉर इट. So you don't have to put a lot of effort, and in such an environment learning can be very, very deep. You cannot even imagine. If I talk about my personal story, I took commerce in my 10th and 12th and I was not really interested in science. But when I discovered this world of self-education, I went into deep space, into astrology, into galaxies, into what is quantum physics, quantum mechanics, the science of the brain, the neurology, the anthropology, and I mean, I was overwhelmed and I was not able to stop myself from knowing, and I was just drowning into the fact that there's so much to know about so many things. Nothing can beat self-education, so I think that is second thing that I wish they taught me in the school. Because schools are not updating their subjects according to 21st century, we keep seeing news like this. So I highly recommend you to make a list or research on your own the high income skills that is very, very important in the 21st century. To name some that I found in my research, they are digital marketing, video making, coaching, public speaking, fashion designing, coding, machine learning, artificial intelligence, music making. All these skills are very, very high income skills. Now the third aspect which I want to talk about in schools, that they should also facilitate self-exploration for students, because that is the time in our formative years we don't know what we are good at or what we are best at in the world unless and until we keep trying new things. तो हम लोगों को ये try करना चाहिए कि between the age of 10 to 20 or 25 we are trying as many subjects as many activities and as many experiences as we can, because we never know that maybe we are gifted in some field or not unless we try it. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर सचिन तेंदुलकर या विराट कोहली के पेरेंट्स उनको बोलते, उनको मना करते कि आप क्रिकेट मत खेलो और आप अपने 10th और 12th बोर्ड्स के बारे में ध्यान दो, प्रिपेयर करो, क्योंकि खेलोगे कूदोगे बनोगे खराब और पढ़ोगे लिखोगे बनोगे नवाब, तो आज तो वो लोग नवाब भले ही होते, लेकिन जिस तरह से उन्होंने अपने करियर में अपने लाइफ में एक्सेल किया है शायद वो नहीं करते. And I can assure you that there are a lot of wasted talents because they did not get enough opportunities or space to explore what they are good at. So please try it and make this space for exploration for your child, and if you can, for yourself also, because it's never too late. In one of our sessions on Life Simplified, we talk about neuroplasticity, that our brains are like plastic. It can be expanded and like an elastic. So you can also learn, maybe at a little lower pace, but still you can learn whatever you want even at 40, 50, 60, 70 years of age. It doesn't matter. And the last point which I want to share in today's video is self-awareness. Schools, colleges, universities, the parents should facilitate self-awareness for students. Because as Buddha once said, and I quote, "It is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles." And somewhere I read that self-knowledge, self-awareness is the greatest form of knowledge. And there are many tools which are available to us through which we can help a student know more about themselves, such as personality tests, psychometric tests. But one of the most important tool that helps a student or anyone know more about themselves is, you guessed it right, it's meditation. Now apart from this, meditation has many other benefits, but if we talk about self-awareness, meditation helps a meditator know about their own thoughts, feelings and actions, which is a part of the emotional intelligence. It makes a student much more calmer, sharper and more aware of what he or she wants to do in life. So to conclude, I want to request you to pay attention to these 4 points and make sure that your child is investing in himself, is motivated and curious for self-education, is really interested in self-exploration and is enthusiastically investing his time in self-awareness. Now I included most of the points which are related to the self because I think it is the self that is going to be with us till the time we are alive. But I want you to take a moment, pause this video and please write in the comments on your list of things that you think should be taught in schools, because as I said, it's going to help me in my ongoing research. Now this brings to the last and final part of my presentation today, where I'm going to make a request to you कि अगर आप एक ऐसे पेरेंट हैं जो अपने चाइल्ड के मार्क्स, स्कूल के ग्रेड्स, कितने देर वो पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं और कितना अच्छा वो बाकी स्टूडेंट से कंपैरेटिवली कर रहे हैं, अगर आप इन चीज़ों पर ध्यान देते हैं तो प्लीज़ रुक जाइए, because these things are not necessarily going to help you or your child. Please start focusing on what they are learning. वो कितना सीख रहे हैं and whether they are applying what they are learning. उनको ये अगर समझ में आ जाए कि वो जो कुछ सीख रहे हैं वो अप्लाई करने से उनका लाइफ बेटर हो रहा है, तो वो ऑलरेडी एक बहुत अच्छे लर्नर बनेंगे. And what is actually going to help them in their life is whatever learning they have, whatever they have learned, not their marks, their certificates or their grades. And for the same reason, I have also designed a course which is called LEAP, Learn Efficiently and Apply Effectively. I'm going to upload this course in the Life Simplified app so that you or your child can join and learn from it. Thank you so much for joining in today, and I thank you in advance for putting in the comments which I have requested for my ongoing research. I love you all. Thank you and bye bye.